Oh, that time it fully caught. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Front Row Geeks. Apologies for this minor delay. Technical difficulties involving me forgetting to update my Steam key. Yay!
And
Then this is Fates speaking. Joining me, as always, we have Asher
yo.
and we have MPX.
Oh, that's what
Huh.
this is. We're watching apparently the first Hunt of the Predator.
Oh, well, I
It's
mean,
gonna be on
I wouldn't
Hulu.
know. I don't know what that feels like because I don't. I'm subscribed to the channel and therefore I don't get commercials on it.
Well, it's gonna be on Hulu on the 5th. And it's
I'm getting baseball.
yeah.
Again, I don't know what that feels like.
Okay, we'll be scrubs. Whatever.
But we don't want no scrubs.
I'll mail you it.
Audio sounds okay.
Good, good, good. All right. Oh, right. We had snuck into the manor and we are dressed up as soldier boys.
Yep.
And we're getting ready to crank that place.
Frank dead.
Oh. I left the hallway, so therefore we have enemies again. No, I reset, so we have enemies again.
Yeah.
Excuse you, rude.
Everybody's gonna be rude tonight. And if people are wondering, no, we will not be getting mysterious strangers in the middle of the stream this time. Because the two people that might pop in are busy elsewhere.
Oof. Imagine being too busy to hang out with us.
Oh no, it's
I can
too
imagine
busy
it.
in
Oh.
too busy in the sense of they're doing a tabletop game together.
Ah, okay.
So they're having fun, just in a different manner. I was half tempted to crash their tabletop game and go like, "Go watch this." Which, knowing Eddie, he's probably actually doing that.
Alright, so apparently we're gonna have to fight the golem. Gabi, do not enter. Please go around. Oh.
Yep. You don't have to fight him. He's just going to tell you, no, 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 no.
Okay, but there's not like an infinite number of choices here. That's locked, so we can't go down that. There's another one blocking over here.
Let's see.
Yeet, yeet.
This is weird. I see that we have 4 people watching us,
Must
but
have
only
special
2
permission.
people on the channel.
What's with you guys? Say the password. Let's go with the... Oh. Oh, I was supposed to not say anything.
Yep.
I almost said something.
Because
Oh, it's another small box, big box.
And since we know it's just random.
Yep.
Choose a
I'm gonna go
side.
for the little boxer. Nope, that was not correct. Nice try, but nope. Let's see what Big Box has got. I got a heal.
Nice. Sadly, we can't pilfer from the big box. Because fucking one-time use only, and that's...
Well, we were
one
able to
thing-
pilfer from the big box. That's who I pilfered from.
Oh, I thought you pilfered from the small box.
No. Small box died too fast.
Yeah, okay.
Oh. This is great. But it looks like the frozen flame ain't here. Oh well. Let's just take what's here. There's a sword? Wait. Do I want it? I've got a bad feeling. You know what? I'm gonna take it anyways. Oh wait, no, that's not a swallow, so it doesn't matter. He's not gonna be able to use it. That's for someone else. That is not in my party.
Which one?
Copper sword.
Ah.
Copper mail. Okay, all three of them have ivory mail, so it's not like I'm wasting anything by upgrading. And that is a better defense than magic defense, so I'm happy with that. And a shield? Ooh, hero shield. Guitar solo!
Guitar solo!
Yes. Anytime Nikki is in combat, guitar solo. Oh, so Surge is not in fact the hero. Because Surge is incapable of wearing the hero shield.
Yeah, the one character that could use it
Is not in my party.
is at least one of the characters that could use it is not in your party.
There's a treasure on the wall. Let's go with cautiously take it. This must be some kind of trap. We should leave it alone. Whatever, just grab it. Silver pendant. Ooh.
And Zorp.
I told you. Just a minor slip up. But look, we got the treasure.
Oh, hey!
Quiet. You too, Pip. I see that you're really not really dragoons. Well, actually, we're just... Well... No matter. Come out.
Is she actually supposed to have a German accent?
Okay, yeah, no, with the come out, with the KOM come, that's kind of what I figured.
Also, I used the heck out of her, I recall.
Who are you? Why are you helping us? Oh, who said anything about helping? I am the scientific genius of Viper Manor. Please, call me Lucia. You will all be my guinea pigs. Finish them. Oh. Interesting. You want me to test your puppets?
Her onions!
Neon bulbs.
I think there's something you can steal from them, but I can't remember.
Probably. But I'm gonna have to build up kids' tiers anyway, so...
Yeah. So, Lucia is recruitable. And doing this gets you the start on recruiting her. Pip, on the other hand, the way you start recruiting him, because he's also...
Oh, yep, they
is
are
letting him
pilferable. I got a seed.
I'm trying to remember what the seeds are for.
It's a crafting item.
Crafting material. Okay. Wasn't what I thought it was. But it's going to be a while before we
Leave Kid
actually
alone.
No. Kid is targetable.
Pip was fun too. One of the more unique characters is what Eric just said.
Pip was fun too. One of the more... Yeah, Pip is... Oh god, Pip has a mechanic that ties down. And it's annoying. But he's really good if you do it right. But if we want to recruit Pip, we actually want to basically let him out of his cage after this.
Well, that's a very green field. I'm feeling very safe with that fact.
Wooshwackas. Green fields. Not like we can do anything in them.
Oh, he hit me with one weed.
Weed!
Not even once. Weed, not even once. Yay! I figured that was gonna be a star. Lots of power up.
Yep. Also,
Ooh,
I would
Eagle
probably
Eye.
Nice.
That's one I haven't seen yet. At least not in this playthrough. Drew. Wonderful. You have exceeded my expectations by defeating my bulbs. Now, please leave. So I want to unleash him.
Yes.
It's a sheep with the bell. I don't know if I can do a voice for him tonight, I'm afraid.
Hi, I'm Pip.
That'll work.
If you share the screens, I could do it much better.
Oh, yeah, no, that's totally an option. Give me a second here to do exactly that. Because I can actually do that. Let's see here.
Okay. Give it a bit of time, but what's going on?
There you go.
Let's see here. My dream is to set this vest someday on a big sword ship. Would you mind opening this cage quietly?
Yep.
Yes. Well, I'll make that bit later. So we meet them.
Okay.
And if we want to recruit Lucia, I think you want to talk to her.
Okay. I must input this battle data for future study. I'm busy. I will let you go. Now leave. Oh, Pip. It is an evolving monster. It will change its form as it battles. It is too early to test it out, so I have it caged. Do not free it, please. Must input.
Okay, I think that...
That's all I'm going to be able to do for now.
Yeah, I know that you're supposed to recruit her, I just can't remember when or how. But let's see here.
Yeah, that's good enough. Wait! I am extremely interested in all of you.
There we go.
I cannot leave right now, but come by when you need my help. I am willing to help you. Ho 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 ho. I'll be waiting.
And I think that's...
Oh, and that put me over on the other side of the one I couldn't get past.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, the whole thing with Lucia is just her basically like, I'll help you out later. After you deal with the shenanigans that you're currently dealing with. So.
Let's see what doors have these days. A magnified.
I think Magnify is equipment? I'm not sure if it's an element or not, but if it is an element, I think it might be red. Yeah.
Eric, you might be right, because I do have access to Poshul.
Do I remember having partial in the sequence since they do have trouble fitting in the disguise? Yeah, you can technically have partial, and if I recall correctly, if you do have partial in the party while doing this, the third character will kind of gamble about in the most inappropriate manner. Like wildly flailing type gambling about.
Oh, spicy.
But since we had Nikki...
very spicy.
Oh, super! That is one spicy meatball.
That is some extra tasty crispy.
Okay.
Time for the grand finale. Oh, never mind. That wasn't that final.
Nothing sucks. I don't know why you put 2 X's there, but...
Yay, everyone's fully healed.
Yeah! And, wow. Did not expect us to get a seed this fast, but then again, whatever.
Well, yeah, I'm getting seeds from the stupid little bulbs.
Oh, hey, a chest and a
Looks
puzzle.
like you can push it. Oh, am I supposed to... I'm guessing, at a guess.
Because that's the musician's name? His last name was Six? I thought it was something else. Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on, stop being sticky weird.
Come on, the answer is obvious. Let me fucking do it, please.
Can we have normal pushing mechanics? Oh.
Oh.
Not this Nikki. There's a real rocker named Nikki 6. Okay, that... Okay, sorry, Eric. Alright.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. And back.
Get in the corner. Get in the box.
Wait, what? It played an error sound.
Yep, because that was how you were not supposed to solve that puzzle.
So I have to flip the 2 statues.
Nope. Take a closer look at the room.
After this battle?
After the squid.
Yeah, I got some gloops to glue to degloop. Oh, Nikki with a crit.
So, take a closer look at the room. See if you notice any weird details.
Oh, was I supposed to do that first?
No.
Because yes, I see one guy with a shield, or one guy without a shield, and I see a shield on the wall where the other statue started. Come on, I know you're an older game, but let me hit X faster.
This is a remaster. It should have comfort stuff. Actually, that's one of the things I found out is that the quality of life options for this is infinite use elements.
I mean, yes, but also... Oh hey, it's a copper helmet. Nobody needs a copper helmet. I guess I can upgrade to a copper helmet instead of... But right now she has protection from burns. I feel like that might be more valuable later.
Well, go take a look at the statues back and see what happens.
Well, first I'm gonna... Yeah, I know it's missing a shield. I'm
Wait.
well aware.
I think one of the statues is also missing something else, too.
Oh no, I have to find the peen.
Protection.
One of them is missing a peen.
Protection from Smithers. Okay.
You get what he's saying with that, right?
I know.
Okay.
Okay, I thought you could like it would do.
Oh, right, I have to do that. Oh! Hello, instant battle.
Hello, battle.
Oh!
This I do think you do want to steal from them.
Oh, I would imagine. I'd hope that I succeed.
Yeah.
Hey, why are you beating up on the rock star? Also, why is it this one a man of war if it's actually not a man?
I think they're making a joke on the jellyfish.
Yeah, I know. I succeeded! What did I get? A gravity blow.
Yeah! That is black element.
I was gonna say, that's what it sounded like. Now they're gonna attack the little girl. Ooh, black rain. Okay, this one is a male. I'm not entirely certain why it's important that their genders are known, but...
Even though we're looking right through their pelvic regions.
Well, I told you the
there
statues
is-
were missing peens.
I mean, how do we know that they aren't hermaphroditic?
Well, I mean,
Like
in
the
this
actual-
case, this one is literally designated as male. I don't know how I know, but I do know.
Because of the shield. The shield is the peen.
Oh. Yeah, no, I agree. When I've already found that, you know, when I deplete my stamina too low, defending is a very good life choice.
I remember this being a game where defending is actually useful, since sometimes you have to break the stamina combat. Yes, true.
No,
Or
defending is definitely a thing.
I have lost my mind, and defending is not a thing. No, you are incorrect, sir. Defending is a thing. Just, we haven't met the status effect that does weird shenanigans with stamina.
Well, and like on previous streams, I have done it a couple times, but yeah, as a general rule, I don't like defending if I don't have to, because that makes the battle take longer.
You are not forgetful, Eric Foxy.
Graviton.
I did remember the right first time.
Oh, Jeebus.
I don't think you could steal Graviton.
Well, it doesn't matter because I now can't steal at all.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. That was a good play. Yeah, exactly. Got 2 heals and 2 capsules. 2 yellow capsules. The element traps to steal elements from enemies.
Yeah, there are. We don't have access to those traps yet, and they're best used.
Jeebus. Magnify all enemies and allies. Temporarily multiplies element damage by 1.5.
Yeah, I remember Magnify being devastating.
Eagle Eye temporarily increases your attack hit percent.
Yep. And Gravity Blow is, I think, the basic attack for Black.
Yeah, it's the 1 plus or minus 7.
Yeah, I don't think it can kill people, though.
Okay, so now that that's done, like literally, what else am I supposed to do in here after that?
Talk to the guard.
Oh, maybe. That's probably not a terrible idea. Watch out for traps, don't touch anything. I touched everything.
Touch the wall, see if there was something behind
Here?
the decorative shield.
Nope, doesn't appear to be.
And I'm guessing the other snake statue has nothing on it.
That one says it's set. That one just says it's a statue of a snake.
Okay, I guess we don't do anything in this room.
I guess the only thing to do in this room is to find the trap. Is to set off the traps.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Alright, upstairs it is then.
Upstairs.
Oh, we got another eyeball door.
Okay. Now, we'll encounter 2 of the other dragoons, both of whom we've actually met.
Salt and pepper?
No. Salt and pepper are just their stock. When I mention dragoons, I mean them in a specific style of, like, title.
Okay. Oh, Electrovolt. This is not fun. This is not pleasant.
This door! This door.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, there goes Kid. Time to revive.
Yeah, thankfully, Surge does have Revive. I just have to get back around to his turn.
And thankfully, it's not a...
Actually, wait. Because that's going to end his turn.
Do a bit of damage before... And welcome to the metagaming of Chrono Cross, where you don't try and cast magic. I think Revive is always a 100% chance of revival, but I think the higher it up it is on your element
The more
bar,
HP it restores when it does.
yes.
Yeah, that seems to track. But I didn't want to put it too high because I don't want to be in a situation where, you know, because
Yeah.
I like to keep some tiers in the wings for, you know, post combat healing.
Yeah.
Oh, summoning an ad, which means the door's almost defeated.
And we got an onion.
And we always get an onion.
Onion. I think they can also summon the dodo. I think the first door we met summoned a dodo.
Oh, that's right. No, it did. Got another magnify.
Yes!
Same system sort of reminds me of something. I both probably know what you're talking about and also not placing what you're talking about.
Come to think of it, the stamina system sort of reminds me of something. I believe it, like, it's kind of weirdly similar to, like, certain
Bravely Default.
action. Kind of.
Well, no, that's what he
But-
said.
Oh, Bravely Default, where you can go all in exchange for having to wait an extra turn stat again. Well, given the fact that I've played Bravely Default 2, and you can stock up on them without having to go into.
Oh, here's a kitty.
So, that's not one of the dragons. It's Yelly Boy! He's not going to allow us to open the chest. But we can ask him stuff. Let's go talk to Zoa.
What? What is it? Wait, no. What voice did I give him last time?
I don't...
Oh, no, I gave him kind of like a soft, like, gentle giant kind of voice.
yeah.
But what is it? Who are you? Huh, I am Zoa, one of the 4 valiant devas of the Akasha Dragoons. Okay, who are the 4 devas? I say 4, but actually there are only 3 of us. Karsh next door, Marcy in the library, and I. Our leader Dario died in an accident 3 years ago. Yeah, we know about that actually. We actually, if I recall correctly, that's who the sword was, right?
That's
sword
who...
that was.
Yeah, that was their sword, and who is being visited by the lady of the manor and her guardian.
Brother? Oh no, it was Dario's brother, huh?
Yeah. Fulton Marcel.
Tell me about Dario. He wielded the holy sword, Einlanza, and was a trusted confidant of General Viper. He was engaged to the General's daughter, Miss Riddell, and was next in line to become the head of the Viper clan. And that's another name, Miss Riddell, that was the lady of the manor.
Yep.
However,
And
he
we met
died
her,
an
actually.
honorable death during his mission to the Isle of the Damned 3 years ago.
That's a location name.
Karsh was on that same mission, but refuses to say much about it. Dario and Karsh were childhood friends, always competing with one another. And Karsh was the dude that we gave the flowers to, right?
Yeah. Karsh was the one that,
I just referred to as his brother.
Yeah.
But they were actually childhood friends. But they were roommates. Oh, sorry.
No, Karsh is not the brother. Karsh is we've met Karsh.
Dario's
he was
death
in-
happened. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Keep
No,
going.
we'll in this case finish this out because you'll
Okay.
recognize Karsh.
Dario's death happened soon after he was engaged to Miss Riddell. Many rumors have surfaced regarding his death. I guess nothing else.
Yep.
But he won't let me actually.
Yep. You can.
Only I can open that.
And it's actually true. Only Zoa can open that.
Oh. Well, that's boring. Anyways, we're done here then.
Well, let's go see Karsh.
That's right here. Oh!
What's death?
I actually got very slightly jump scared by that.
Good old PS1 jump scares, where it's quite literally something coming out of the blue.
I do appreciate the fact that I'm getting so many tablets. Oh. Hello? Yeah. Oh, wait!
Yeah.
That's the jerk that wanted to kill me back at the gravesite, right?
At the gravesite, yep. That's Karsh.
Yeah, what do you want? I'll see. Who are you? What? You don't know who I am? What are you, rookies?
Yes.
Well, listen up and don't forget. I'm one of the 4 Devas of the Akasha Dragoons, who are headed by General Viper. The name's Karsh. Alright, who's Surge? Oh, you must mean Junior. I had orders to bring in the ghost of that boy who died 10 years ago. But we had some unexpected company, and he got away. He seemed way too human to be a ghost, though. And I don't know what that guest from Poire wants from him. Or wants with him. Okay, so we need to find out about the ghost from the guest from Poire. Who's General
And
Viper?
General Viper.
The General is the head of the Viper clan, who have governed these islands for generations. But that's not all. When he was ordered to take up a new post on the main continent, he made quite an impact as the leader of the Akasha Dragoons, and was promoted to General. He's retired from the army since then, and currently serves as the Lord of El Nido. Alright, tell me about the manor. This manor was built by the General's ancestors 100 years ago, when people first began colonizing the El Nido archipelago. Treat the place with respect. Alright, and Frozen Flame. That's a top priority classified secret. Its existence has been rumored in the northern countries for generations. The legends say it can guide the development of life, and even alter history. We have no idea if that's true just yet, though. For being top secret, you sure shared a lot of information with me. Oh, I am not allowed to open that either, huh?
No, you can. You have to do it 19 more times.
Really?
Yep.
You said don't. You're a pesky one, aren't you?
3.
Cut it out!
4.
You're still at it?
5.
You must be really bored.
6.
That's 7 times now. That's 8 times now. I'm not gonna repeat every time he says just the number.
11.
Okay, this was definitely designed to make you give up because you thought it was just a loop with a counter. Fine, fine. If you want that badly, take it. Oh. Excuse me?
I believe it's a fist weapon.
No, it's an accessory that boosts attack power.
Nice. But okay, so
All right, I'm done in here then. All right, so past the statues and into this room. Which...
And you remember the twisty and turny on that statue there? Remember, that's where the giant
yeah.
gold...
That's what I thought. I just wasn't sure. No, I don't remember how to twist and turn.
Okay.
There's a knob with numbers. Oh God. You remember?
Let me get it. Let me get pulled up real briefly.
Oh, okay. That was literally what, last week or 2 weeks ago? One of them.
Last week, I believe. Okay. Oh boy, great. The guy does not mention it. At least the one that I'm using. Give me a moment just to see if it's... Okay, moving down.
That, or we might actually have to go back to last week's stream and find where I found it.
Yeah, it's not hard to get to.
Actually, you know, that might not be a terrible idea, just to run back.
Yeah.
Because everything I killed is gonna still be dead.
Yeah.
Wait! How do I get back through the trap, though?
Okay, let's see here.
Because I'm currently trapped on the other side of the golem.
Yeah.
So I don't think I can go back.
Ah, that's why it's not mentioned, and here's a bad problem.
What?
It's randomized every
Shit.
game.
Okay, well, let's take a detour. Oh,
Or
that's
you can
literally
just
the
go...
front door. Oh, yeah, duh. Of
Yeah.
course that's literally the front door. Oh, I can literally go through the traps again.
Yeah, go through the traps.
I mean, I have a fucking choice.
And in order to drop down, we need to basically just touch the front door again. Or at least the main
Turn it
entranceway.
and not do it right.
Yeah.
I'm just putting random numbers.
But since you don't have to defeat anybody, you can just pop the door open now.
And then I need to go find where it was written down.
Yeah. No, that one,
That
it's
was
in
over
the...
here, right?
Yep.
It was this
Uh,
room? No, that's the kitchen.
It's in the room with Glenn.
Yeah.
So it's...
Some
Because
of-
it's written on the wall behind Glenn.
Yeah, because he wrote it down so he would remember.
Yeah,
This puts
and
us
Glenn
back
is
where
the
we
one...
started. And that's
Yeah.
who I give the flowers to.
Yeah. Or you just talk to Glenn.
This is, I guess, came... If only I could consult my brother about this. It was written down here. There it is. 3-7.
3 to right, 7 to left. Auto save. I find it funny that the icon, the save icon, is Guile. In Chrono Cross, I named Glenn Frog. In Chrono Trigger, I named Frog Glenn. Funny enough, Glenn in this game is supposed to be Frog from the previous game. Supposed to.
Wait.
It's supposed to, but the problem is, this is supposed to take place in roughly, like, spoilers territory? which is why it's weird that somehow Frog is in this time. But it's definitely supposed to take place after 1000 AD. Which, Frog would be dead by now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't Frog's time like, oh god, what was it? It's like 700 AD?
600 AD.
600.
If I remember correctly, it was 65 million BC. 12,000 BC. 600 AD. 1000 AD.
Because 1000 AD was Chronos time.
Chronos time. 1999 was immediate boss fight.
Yeah.
And then...
Wait, no, I can't go that way.
Yeah. Go around, get stuck in the trap, get pulled out. There are spoilers reasons that could explain it, I think. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid spoiler this. There's a thing block. Oh, nope, you have to go through the door and... I mean, that's a really good way of having a password.
Yeah. Because
Just
if you
make
have
things
no purpose in knowing, your instinct is going to be to say something. Wait, how do you...
Weird. We can't put anything on there because that we got the pendant.
silver pendant from it.
Yeah.
So how am I supposed to get through to the other side of the golem?
Talk to the golem and see what happens.
Maybe. The only thing that's probably the only other thing I can think of.
Bust it up.
Goody. That's a fight I don't want to do, probably.
You could steal from it, and it's only one of them.
Yeah, but I'm not even getting 5 silver coins out of it.
He's not fat and pink. Plus he didn't
also,
sing.
this isn't at the fair.
This isn't at the fair. He's not fat and pink. And thirdly, he didn't sing it. He has to sing it in order for you to get silver coins. I mean, technically, the fourth reason is his name isn't Gonzalez.
Oh, I stole one of his screws. That's gotta be problematic for him.
Yep. I know screws are technically a much more, like, I think, starting mid-game item.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I was just more going for the fact that he's now got a screw loose.
Well, I mean, if he could remove his arm, I'm pretty sure something was already loose.
True. Will you stop it?
Stop smacking Nikki!
Alright, test my luck. Nope. Oh well. He went after Surge, thankfully. Also, this asshole has much faster turn. No! God damn it. turns than he should have any business of having.
That's also because I think he's supposed to be a mid-game enemy at this point.
Oh, damn it.
You were hoping to revive.
Yeah, I was gonna use his final action to revive. It's funny that you can't use element of revive on this screen. Oh, but I did get more copper.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was more okay with you, like, go beat the shit out of him, is that I was like, we get copper from him. I'd probably go with our tablet reserves on this one.
Yeah.
But that gets us an easy way
And
to
it was
decide.
3-7?
3-7.
Okay. We have an update from Eric.
I have been known to name Guile Magus. I think Guile is actually supposed to be Magus as well.
So the question is, have you been oh no, I guess you don't get a chance to name Magus, do you? I was gonna
You
try
don't
and do
get
the
it.
reverse again, but I was like, wait, that's not actually a thing.
I think you can actually rename Magus if you do it. So 3. Seven.
Aha! Progress.
Progress and copper.
Yeah, I would be able to get copper from that dude.
Actually, no. I think he's one of the ones that actually does work versus the one where it's like it did.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Geek, geek, gap, beep, beep. No, he doesn't work. He just doesn't. He doesn't do anything useful either.
we actually do want to take that side path, by the way.
I tried to, and it didn't open.
Really?
I don't know. I might have just been. Maybe I was at a wrong angle.
Yeah, this is the game that there's a lot of wrong angles for things.
Yeah, I've been noticing. Ooh. Welcome to the 3-digit club.
That is death at this time.
Alright, let's try again. Oh, now you want to fucking work. Cool story, bro.
That's very, very beautiful. Moon.
Yeah, double moon.
Double moon.
All the way. What does it mean? Let's see what we got over here. Anything of interest or use? Got what looks like a little girl standing up there.
Check behind the desk.
There we go. Nope, nothing there.
Did we check the placard that's at the front of the library?
Oh, this?
Yeah. Nope. I guess not.
Alright, I guess little girl it is.
Yep, time to go Talk to...
So, like, what are you doing here? Dragoons aren't allowed up here, you know. We're not really dragoons.
Oops.
What are you talking about? So, like, what's your point? What is it, Marcy? Is someone there? Some weirdos. Marcy, lower the ladder, please. Alright. Someone tells me, remember where that switch is. If you did not know you were not allowed to be in here, then you must not be one of our dragoons. Don't auto-advance. Oh my, you must be... Yes, you must be Surge. My, how you have grown. Like, can I kill him yet? Patience, child, patience. I need to have a word with these people.
I read that as these weirdos.
I mean, they have been calling us weirdos, so. Who are you? And how do you know Surge? How do I explain? I guess you could say I am the prophet of time.
Hello, Melchior.
Listen carefully. The world is not just a single entity. Another world similar to our own exists in another dimension. There you will find what you might have become. A world of possibilities that might have existed. A whole history that has not yet been written. It is out there somewhere. We are simply unable to see, feel, or experience it. We are simply unable to hear, feel, or think of it.
All of a sudden, you just hear fucking Hades going, God damn it! Shut up, Gramps! Wrong game!
Oh, or is it? I think we just got yeeted to Ultima. Surge, this world is not the world you grew up in. 10 years ago, something happened that put your very soul teetering on the balancing scales of fate. With a 50-50 chance of life or death, fate loves coin tosses. This is when your future was split in twain. In your homeworld, you survived to live a happy and prosperous life. That is how you made it to the present point in time.
Feel me. Touch me. Heal me.
So that you can get your satisfaction?
Apparently so.
However, here in this alternate world, you are in fact dead and buried. You died 10 years ago, but this world's timeline has flowed on regardless. You have no place in this world. Here, you are but a ghost brought back from the past. I do not know what happened 10 years ago. Well, shit, some prophet of time he is. He can't even see the past. Nor can I guess what triggered your entrance into this world. The locations where such divisions in the space-time continua occur are called Angelus Errare, where angels lose their way.
Angelus Errare.
It is said that there, the borders of two dimensions fluctuate in such a way as to make the passage between the parallel realities a possibility. Perhaps in this world, you are the missing piece from a giant puzzle. And maybe, just maybe, the vacuum created by your non-existence here has drawn you across the border between the dimensions to fill the void in that puzzle. Of course, no one can say for sure. Certainly not someone who claims to be the prophet of time.
Shut up, Melchior. You were a bad prophet anyway.
However, it appears as though these two worlds are connected by some unknown force. Depending on the location, the two worlds influence each other in strange ways. I am quite certain there is a wormhole that connects the two parallel worlds. For your information, if I break the fourth wall and tell you to press start while on the world map, a menu window will appear that allows you to display which world you are in. Your home world or another world. Select on to display this. If what you say is true, and this world's an alternate reality, then why the bloody hell did Serge die? The reason has to be something that happened 10 years ago.
For funsies!
You can only find out by moving on. If we forget Serge existed, we'll remember why he died.
What?
I mean, that's how I interpret that line.
Oh god, that's bad.
No way I'm gonna let you. Shut up, you little brat. Is Marcy your real name? Like, whatever. You look just like Mother. There's no doubt about it. You're my little sister.
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Whatever. Can I? I guess it cannot be helped. This may be fate in itself.
If you die, you may remember why Serge had to die.
Wait here to play Jax. I advise you not to take Marcy lightly. If you try to play Jax with her, she will kick you in the knee. This child is one of the 4 Devas, the highest rank of the Akasha Dragoons. What? This little brat? Too late now. You must be kidding. Marcy, think it over. Shut up, shut up, shut up! I don't know you, and I don't have a family. Say bye-bye.
P.S. He wasn't kidding. Marcy can one-shot your characters in this fight.
Well, then what the fuck am I doing fighting her?
Welcome to You Have To, because she has the key.
But thou must. I don't want that about thou must.
Let me double check.
Oh,
see if
that's
she
a
has
15
any...
damage slap. That wasn't as bad as I was worried.
Oh, no, it's not her normal attacks. She has a attack that can one-shot you.
Oh, that one was a crit.
This may be a weird question, but do we have a turn element on anybody?
I don't think so. I might actually wait. I might have turn 1 on Surge.
Okay, do we have any black elements on anybody?
No, that I don't. I do have turn blue though, and I know I've got red elements on people.
You may want to use that.
But she already is blue, so I don't know that turn blue is necessary.
Let's see. In this case, if you do turn blue on her, she'll actually take more damage. It's weird. So think of it as like double weakness.
Oh no, I take that back. I have turn black on Surge.
Yeah.
And I also have Meteorite and Photon Ray on him. Photon Ray at a +3.
Yep. I'm just mentioning that I think you can...
Oh no! Cat's Cradle. But it's unique, so she can only use it once.
Yeah. That's not the attack that I was thinking of.
Oh, okay. Alright, madam. Welcome to being Black Elemental.
Welcome to Death Element. And in that instance, you can see what I mean by, like, you can double...
Yeah, I do see what you mean.
Pilfer?
Yeah, but I'm gonna finish I was just identifying my options here.
Okay.
Because you know how I do.
Yarp.
Success! Silver Loop.
Yes! What's going on, MPX?
Oh, nothing. Just what I didn't want happened.
Why you? That does it! Oh, Ice Blast. Kid's down.
This is what makes me very worried.
It actually wasn't as bad as it could have been.
Let's just say this. She does it on repeat.
She what?
She does Ice Lance on repeat for the rest of the battle.
Really? She should
Yeah.
be able to.
Well, you can equip multiple Ice Lances.
Oh! So in other words, everything she has equipped from here on out is Ice Lance.
Yeah. And with a field effect of blue. Are you sure you don't want to heal, kid?
I probably should have, but I had to make sure that no one else got knocked out.
And that's why I was like, are you sure? Because then kid could have gotten another bar.
It's not over yet. I'll get you next time. Wait, Marcy, come back. Oh, wrong voice. Marcy, come back. I did not think you would be able to defeat Marcy. Or something like that. Very well. I shall advise you of your next step. There are 8 pillars in the main hall. Behind the second to last pillar on the left is a button to release the platform. Dragoons are not allowed up there, so it is best that you go up as you are. Beware, however. There is a much stronger being you will encounter. Oh, that's very reassuring. Thank you. Everyone else is okay for now. Should I go up here where he was?
Yep. There's a chest up there. Also, I'm not sure if you caught it, but he's not Lupus.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that. I just was in the middle of combat. Sorry.
It's okay.
I found it turn white.
Oh boy, you may want to add that.
Really?
Just saying.
But I don't have a ton of black spells right now.
It's not necessarily for black spells. It's more of protection. Because remember, it says it turns his attacks white.
Yeah,
as well.
it can turn an ally's attacks. If it's used
Or
on
a
an
foe.
ally.
Or foe.
No, it says foes attributes / allies attacks.
I know. But we're not casting it on an ally.
Wait, she clearly already has that. I mean, I guess I could put it on again at a higher tier. Just to make it even
Which-
nastier.
Magnify?
No, Magma Bomb.
Ah. Well, you have 7 of it, so.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you get other, like, multiple uses, is by equipping multiple copies.
Yeah. Which, since she's red, I do want her to have access to multiple possibilities. Not worried about that right now.
The colors in it causing opposite deals more damage, but also make you more vulnerable.
Yeah.
Or less vulnerable. Oh, hey. Oh. Well, that's sad.
What?
This was part of... this was an announcement from Yoshi P yesterday about like how the expansions of the North American data center was supposed to happen.
And they got delayed.
It got delayed because the actual server vendor doesn't.
Uda. US. I can't remember what voice I did for Harlequin.
Harley should be French.
Oh yeah, that's right. You are Serge. Even more sexy than I thought. Ooh la la. And who the bloody hell are you? And this vulgar one must be kid. You disgust moi. What'd you say? Yeah, insult someone, you should at least be proper English. Je m'appelle Al. I am the right-hand Harlequin to Monsieur Lynx. Serge, this femme. If you lie down with dogs, you will surely catch fleas, none?
That's actually a
Think
French
you could do
phrase.
much better if you gave her up. Actually, I suggest you all turn back. You should not defy him. Oi, what's your problem? Please, mon Serge. I would hate to see anything sad happen to you.
All of a sudden, we're getting Jamaican.
Yeah, I don't know where the ting came from, but yeah. I've had it up to here with you. Tassez-vous, you shut up. I'm having a serious conversation with Serge. Why don't you mind your own business? That's it, put up your dukes. I'm gonna kick your ass so hard you kiss the moons. You are the one who is going to have her derriere kicked. But alas, I cannot be caught fighting you here. Imagine the trouble I would get into. Au revoir, mon Serge. See you again.
I mean, like, you probably would have figured out Harl was French very fast.
Yeah. And Serge, please dream of moi, oui? Jeez, what's her problem?
So, second column on the
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
left side, I believe.
Probably.
On the back of it. Oh no!
What do you think you're doing?
Funny enough, you can actually technically avoid those guys.
Move away
steal
after you... What, by moving away after you hit the switch?
Yeah. I would probably recommend stealing from Axe Boy rather than Sword Boys.
Well, yeah, considering Axe Boy is the commander. It makes sense that he would have something more interesting to steal.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Are you though?
Kinda yes, actually.
Oh, damn it, he died too fast.
Oops.
Oh well.
Oops.
And I got a copper.
Yay, copper! Think you talk to the chair from the front.
Oh, yep, there's a switch on the armrest. I mean, chairs are not generally known to be great conversationalists, but I did interact with the chair. Okay. I got an eyeball door, a staircase up, an eyeball door, and a save point. Most important
Save
part.
point. Probably. Okay, definitely recommend.
Hmm?
So save on the door that's not locked.
I don't know which one's locked and which one isn't.
Well, defeat the door boss first before that.
Alright, here comes door boss. That was literally a little over 100 damage between those 4 hits. We're moving up in the world. That should be another magnify if it hits.
Yep.
Yep. That's another 100 damage and change. And here's that phase. Oh!
I think
I feel like I fought them on the way to Termina.
the beach area.
Oh, yeah.
In the original world.
In the original world?
Yeah, the alternate world had the weird piranha fish. Beach pool.
Yeah, no, that was
And-
definitely original world quality damage or HP. And I got humor in a capsule. Nope, that's the locked one. Oh, this is a crowded battlefield.
Still battling?
He got ganked again.
Ah.
No, I guess I don't. For some reason I thought I had a multi-hit on him. Play with a new spell. Oh, that was spicy. 135 damage. I mean, I guess that's the level of that's the value of a level 4 Ice Blast.
Yep.
2 Magma Bombs, 3 tablets. Always appreciate getting more tablets. Anti-green.
Well, it's yellow.
Green elements temporarily unusable by Nikki. Thankfully, Nikki wasn't in the habit of using green elements. Oh, summertime. Really? That's what you got for me, huh? Just one little gobbledygook.
It wasted its chance.
Granted, if I talk enough shit to these doors, eventually one of them's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you want to play this game? Links." And then I'm gonna be really fucking sad. Actually, no, I don't know. I don't think Lynx would actually try and kill me. Not yet. Not this early in the game. He still has uses for me. Oh, and there's a big glowy on the desk.
There's a glowy.
Some kind of device.
Well, we can't do anything yet. Let's just gank the glowy and go.
Oi! Could this be... Nah, it ain't the Frozen Flame. Don't see any other booty either. I guess I better ask the general directly then. Speaking of... What is it you wish to ask me? My compliments on getting past my security. Now, may I ask you... who in heaven's name you are? So, General Viper, don't feign ignorance on me now. Why did you send your dragoons to get my mate Serge here? Serge? My dragoons? I'm afraid, my dear, I haven't the foggiest idea what you're talking about. Ha 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 ha! General, I believe these vermin are here to see me.
I give him nasally treatment.
Well, it seems you've saved me the trouble of finding you. Lynx? Young girl, are you... What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? If I finally caught you by the tail now, Lynx. I've come for 2 things. The Frozen Flame and your life, you murderer. So you must be Kid. A member of the fearsome band of thieves known as the Radical Dreamers, correct? The Radical Dreamers? This young lady? Precisely. Don't let her innocent looks fool you, General. She is quite ferocious. Ha! Ferocious, my ass. After what you've done. I hate to disappoint you, but the Frozen Flame is not here. The jewel lies hidden in the Sea of Eden, in a place where the past and the future collide. Alright then. Looks like I have to put that part off till later. In the meantime, I'll settle my score with you, Lynx. Prepare to meet Jamaica.
And we fight Lynx.
I don't remember fighting Lynx this early.
This is why I told you to...
Pretty sure if I links.
Yeah. This is why I told you to do, like, equip stuff like turn black and turn white.
Well, I do have both of them equipped on Surge. There we go. Lynx is now both black and white.
He's a panda.
Oh, he just sealed the Surge's white spells. Oh, no. No, he did none, actually.
He fucked up, and he can't do that again.
You sure he doesn't have that in another slot?
Yeah, no, his other slots are much more dangerous.
Ooh, what I get, what I get, what I get. Magic ring.
That is exactly what you think it says on the tin.
It makes magic more powerful.
It boosts element attacks. By
Imbecile.
boosting magic.
Hey, that's mean. Don't be mean to Kid. Kid's not an imbecile.
Yeah. Yeah, do not let the field effect go black.
Well, yeah, obviously. Much like I just said about Kid, I'm not an imbecile.
Huh.
Oh, he does have multiple anti-white, which that also missed.
Yeah, I think it's because we turned it white. Hey, look! The field is a panda!
Yep. Now it's black and white and red all over.
Now it's a newspaper.
And now there's some blue in there.
Now it's black and blue and red. So we've beaten...
Hell sold. Did it miss?
Nope, Kid's got a little tiny... no, wait, that's imbecile.
Hey, let's check how slash and dash and slash works on him.
Oh, hey, look, he's limping.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is indeed.
I believe Hell Soul is an instant death.
No, her hit rate is fucking through the floor.
Oh, shit.
And yeah, I knew her fireball wasn't going to do much, but it was the best I had at the moment. And he's going for anti-white again. That one actually hit.
And now, Turn White is gone from him, but he's dead anyway!
Yes, he is.
The one reason why I told you to do the Turn White on him is the fact that it actually fucks with his spell abilities.
And another star.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, he's like the boss as far as I remember for this game. Lesser Pendragon Sigil.
I think that allows us to do certain stuff.
I mean, I would presume.
Oh no, we got a Wiggly
it's
Boy.
just a shadow.
Damn it, we were attacked by a Wiggly Boy.
Did you think I would be stupid enough to pick a fight with a rabid dog? Why, just a shadow of mine is enough to deal with the likes of you. Now, Surge, what do you desire from this world? Do you wish to live again? Do you wish to erase your demise from the pages of history? What's wrong, Surge?
Donut.
Be careful, Surge. Don't let Lynx get inside your head. Huh? Huh? Listen to me. The end of the human world is nigh. When this time comes, Surge, there shall be a deep enmity between you and the world. This is not speculation or prediction. This is history.
Oh no, even more Wiggly Boys.
Bugger, this don't look good. You cannot escape. There is something I want to ask you. Daddy, about the voyage I've been planning? Oh my. Don't move a whisker if you want this girl to live. Goodness gracious, who are you? My darling Riddell. Why, you dirty. Shut up, old timer. Our lives are at stake here. Ain't nothing dirty about saving your own skin. Just stay calm and quiet. I won't hurt you, okay? I just need you to come with us till we reach a safer place. You alright, Serge? Come on, let's bust out of here. Don't be foolish. Do you really think you can escape?
Yes.
We're blocked in. You fiend. Take your dirty hands off Lady Riddell. Yes, sir. 3 bags full, sir. As if. What do you take me for, bloody idiot? So, this way. Can I say first? No? Oh, well.
Nope.
No. No saving allowed. Only doom.
Only General Viper.
We have you now, you vermin. There's no way out of here. Bloody hell. Let's work out a deal. Release my daughter, and I shall let you walk away. How about it? You're right, as if we can trust you. Are you willing to jump to your own death? Look out! Ugh. You were distracted.
And not jump, but fall.
What do you live for? What are you willing to die for? I have been waiting for you, Surge. Waiting a long, long time for you. Now, come to me, Surge. The Ascension of Time, the Chrono Trigger.
No.
Come to me, Surge. Nah. No!
Bye!
Wait, one of those was Nikki, but who else? Oh.
Surge. Because
No. Surge and Kid were sitting on the shore. 2 people jumped after them. You didn't see that?
I thought it was Surge and Nikki, but because the person that was sitting on the shore wasn't Surge, it was Korcha.
Oh, okay. You're finally awake. If you're looking for your friends, they're outside. Alright, well, let me go outside then. Yay, Korcha! Oi, Surge. You finally woke up, eh? Give your thanks to Korcha. He's the one that saved us after we fell off the cliff. No sweat. It's all part of my job as a ferryman. But I have to admit, you caught me by surprise when you came falling from the sky. You're lucky that it was the seed that you fell into and not the rocks. But geez, you're such a wuss. How could you get knocked out from such a short fall?
It's water and velocity.
As for me, a little graze like this ain't gonna knock me down.
Hello,
It's poisoned. Oh man, she's burning up. There's a clinic in this village. We should take her there. Come on, I need your help.
Lynx is not a nice person.
Well, yeah, obviously. Why do you think I gave him a sinister voice? It seems the patient has been poisoned with hydra venom. Hydra venom? Jesus. I would say the most she has to live is about 2 days. If we had some hydra humor, we would be able to neutralize the poison. Doc, if we find this hydra humor, can we save this girl? Yes, but that's impossible now. Hydras are extinct on El Nido. What do you mean, extinct? What's going on? Hydras are very rare and valuable creatures. The blood, bones, meat, every part is valuable. It's considered to be a panacea for various illnesses. That is the reason hydras were hunted to extinction in El Nido. As a result, a whole species has been made extinct, and all just to make a quick fortune. Is there no way to find this humor? If we could cross the sea to the mainland, there might be a chance, right? That is not possible. The currents of El Nido are extremely dangerous this time of year. It'd be futile to try and cross the sea unless you are on a large vessel. Even if you manage to get there, your chances of finding hydra humor are bleak. We do not have much time. Doctor?
Doctor?
Hey, Doc! Where are you going? Nothing's been resolved yet. Excuse me. I need to be alone for a while. Surge, what are we gonna do? Kid's gonna die if we leave her like this. Is this some kind of joke? Wait right here. I'll go get the doctor back. Whoa! Who the hell are you? Oh ho! What's this? No apologies for bumping into moi? Ooh la la, don't you know any manners? Haha! She is down for the count, just as I thought.
The thought. I mean...
Serge, mon ami, why don't we just leave her be? Who are you? And what's with that strange costume? Zetaya, I have no business with no chicken hawk. I am having a conversation with Serge. You're bothering moi, so keep your mouth shut. Why, I ain't gonna let you barge into this room and get away with all the stuff you've said. You've made me mad. I'm gonna show you some manners. I'm not gonna cut you any slack just because you're a girl. Try it if you dare. I am not so weak as to be caught by a chicken knock. You got some nerve. You're gonna regret it. Charge! Oops. Damn it, where'd you go? You are amusing. Such a simpleton. It's so much fun playing jokes on you. I was only here to see how she was doing, but I had fun while I was at it. So long, Serge. Au revoir, mon ami. Please dream of moi every night. No, wait. She's a loon. What's your deal? I just don't get it. Yo, Serge, are all your friends like that? That ain't no friend of mine. No. Oh, Serge. Come on, go talk to her. Serge, I'll leave this with you. It's my favorite amulet. So that's an astral amulet. Remember what the prophet said, Serge. Where did it all start? Where do angels lose their way? Try to remember, Serge. Okay, so she's saying what I was already figuring, is that I need to hop back to the real world.
Yep, because in your world, the Hydras still exist.
I'm feeling a bit tired. I'm gonna rest up for a while. You heard what the doc said. There are no more Hydras in this world. On top of that, there's no way to get to the mainland, and El Nido isn't that small a place. Are you gonna take a 1 in a million chance to search for this thing just to save a girl you barely even know? I've known her longer than you, Korcha, so maybe calm down with the barely even know part. Like, we're cool, but hey, what you gonna do? I'm gonna find a way to save her. Alrighty then, I'll come along with you. Damn right you will. Wait. Oh. Wait. I don't understand. Oh, it's saying to give me to grab a third person again. Okay.
Yeah. So
I thought Korcha was gonna be my third party member, just not yet, I guess.
Not exactly yet.
Either way, do you even have a clue where to start looking? Hey, do ya? That's what I thought. Where in the world should we start? In the world, not your world. That's where we start.
In my world.
All we have left is that girl's amulet. Damn, what are we gonna do? If only we had some kind of clue. Maybe you should go see the shaman. The shaman might be able to give you some clues from that amulet. That's right, the shaman. Shaman? That's an unfamiliar word. The shaman inherits the power of the dragon god and governs the village. They're like a mayor or a chief. The shaman might know something, although I can't say for sure. It's worth a try. We'll continue this outside. Let's decide what to do with the boat. Huh? Oh god. The fuck do you want, Lynx? Oh, wait, what? It's a different from someone else's Wiggly Boy. Oh, you're Luna from Mel's place. What? Oh, hey.
No emergency food supply.
That Mel, what's she up to? What's up? It's just a cat. Strange guy. Come on, let's get going.
My food.
We need to get going as soon as possible, but you probably need to equip yourselves, right? I'll be waiting here. Call me when you're ready to go. We haven't got much time, so hurry. If you need to see the shaman, go down this way. Take the ladder to the second floor of the merchant tower and go left. There's a tower called the Dragon Shrine. Compared to Termina, this is a small village. You shouldn't have any problems finding your way. Alright, what do you got? Oh yes, equipment upgrades.
Yes! Upgrades! Copper glove, copper dagger, Besom Q29, which nobody can use yet.
Copper pick.
Might want to do that if you want to keep Nikki in.
Yeah, I am going to keep Nikki in, so I'm going to do one glove, which is going to go to Mojo Jojo.
Iron Orang.
And one pick, which is going to go to Nikki.
I take a look at that last one on the list, and I keep wanting to say Bone Orang.
Iron Orang.
Iron Orang.
Wait, I need to do something really quick. I just remembered. Oh, I can't actually do anything with Kid right now.
Yeah. That's probably the downside.
Nice.
I mean, like, we have a lot
Attack
of...
+2, hit percent +1.
Yes. Finally, more damage.
Attack +2, hit +1. And actually, I had a copper glove. I just forgot I had one. But now I have an extra one. Changes weapon element to that of the last element attack received. Interesting.
Huh. Which one was that?
That was the Lesser Pendragon.
Ah.
Apparently not just anyone can wear it, though.
Only select people. Yeah.
So right now, only Surge. You know what? I'm gonna do something weird.
Oh.
I got multiple heals. Why shouldn't I try it?
So many heals on everybody.
I mean, not on everybody. I just gave Mojo three different heal spots.
Nice.
Because unfortunately, I don't have a ton of black magic, as I mentioned previously.
Yeah.
I mean, I can definitely give him some Magma Bomb. Oh, wait, no, not there though. Give him Aqua Beam there. I'll give him Magma Bomb here. I'll give him an Arrow Saucer there. I'll just give him a bunch of stuff so that he can kind of help whoever.
Yeah.
That'll be fine. Wait, no, I wanted to... I wanted to disassemble all my bone stuff. Oh, no, that one's still equipped. Okay. Oh, I know who that's equipped by. Yeah, don't worry about that too much then. Oh wow, copper helmet. No, apparently screws aren't that mid-gamey, because screws are used for copper helmets.
Huh. Guess I was wrong.
Oh joy, I don't know who needs copper rod, but they're gonna have to hope I get an eyeball someday. Honestly, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I think we're okay.
Yeah. And as a heads up, I think we're at a 5-minute warning.
Yeah. I need to figure out where the merchant's tower is, and I also need to find out figure out where the save point is. Oh, there's the merchant's tower.
I think I remember the save point being around the area.
Some elements kind of releases out some power based on 1/6 attributes. Shiny materials of mysterious byproduct. Essential item for craftsmen to forge advanced weapons, armor, and accessories. Everything depends on the skill of the craftsman. Okay, so when I start getting into summoning, there may be shiny material left behind.
Yeah.
Population's lower compared to the past. Old customs fade away. Demi-humans get along with humans. That's why they're driven off to build the island of Marbul. Oh, here we go. Here's the dock. Another life is about to slip through my hands, just like before. Studying medicine changed nothing at all. Man, I'm so powerless. So, are you just gonna give up on this life? That's not the case, is it? If you do, who else will help her back from the edge of life and death? I don't know about I don't know your past. Living bound by the past is a very painful thing. You need to face reality head on. Running away isn't a sin, but it accomplishes nothing. But one thing is different from the past. You have the ability to heal. Everyone in the village recognizes that. Don't suffer by yourself. If you give up now, you will never be freed from your past. Now go. Don't let it end without doing something first. I have done them a discourtesy. I am a failure as a doctor, but I must do what I can. Thanks, Orla. Let's not go in right now. Okay. Fine, let's not. Let's go up to the second floor like I was supposed to anyways.
Cat.
Rare elements. Yeah, I was trying to talk to the shopkeeper, and the cat was just standing in the way.
Cat.
Oh, hey! Health Soul's available here.
Yep. Attempts to remove a foe's soul from their body. Yeah, if I remember correctly, black is definitely the death spell for a good chunk of them.
Oh, no, that has to be a tier 2. Okay. Well, then
Yeah.
I'll put the other
There are
heal up
some
here.
there are some that tell you can do like plus or minus.
Yeah, I just didn't see that one was a ±0.
Yeah. It's like, it can only be in one column.
God damn it. Do you know offhand where the save point is in this village?
Let me bring up the guide. Nope, I don't actively know. Let's see here. Okay, do you know where the shaman is?
I think I've got an idea now. I'm in the wrong place for him, for sure.
Okay. You know where the shop is. It
Yeah.
should be just keep going left.
Okay, that's where I thought I was going. So this should be the Shaman's Tower then.
Yep. And I believe the save is actually inside.
Okay. Yes, it is. But first, I talked to the shrine people. Welcome
shrine
to the Dragon
people.
Shrine. I am Stina, a shaman serving village chief and high priestess Durea. I presume you have come to the shrine seeking assistance? Please don't hesitate to ask Chief Durea for guidance. You have a... Oh wait, no, that's supposed to be a female voice. You have a young yet gentle air. An odd wind swirls about you. I have heard that such wind bearers appear at times, but... Do you speak the truth, that you are already dead in this world? I see. So that's why you have an odd air about you. As for a way to return to your original world, I do not know, but there are always reasons why such phenomena occur. The land of Genesis, your only key may lie there. The key that connects your world to this one. It is, shall we say, a dimensional distortion of sorts. If events in your world are different from events here, it may be possible to save the girl stricken by the Hydra poison. Yeah, no fucking duh, that's what I already figured out. That is, if the extinct Hydra still exists in your world. Alright, we're saving.
Okay.
And we're going to go ahead and call it there. So thank you everyone for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow, I believe. I believe we're doing more 14s.
Yes, we should be doing more 14s.
Okay. And then, of course, following that would be on Wednesday with us doing more in the way of Elden Ring.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, things are subject to change. The easiest way to find out if that is accurate or if it changed is, of course, going to be to give us a follow here, hit the bell so that you get the nice little notification when we go live.
Yep.
Beyond that, as far as like all of those, everything that you're watching, if you enjoyed what you saw, then yeah, definitely feel free to give us a follow, give us a like, give us the things. You can also see our archives. They may be slightly delayed, but I mean, obviously there's the VODs here, and then there's also the archives over on YouTube. Between the two, you should be able to see everything. And then, of course, we also have a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, if you want to keep up on what we're up to. Honestly, this is probably going to be the best place, though. But feel free to check them out.
Yep.
All right, and with that said... thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Be safe out there.
Later, everybody.
Bye.
Night.